We have another caller on the line. We have Bobby from Panama City. And I believe, Bobby, you have a question about your mother being injured.
Yes, sir. She got hurt. The screen door, the wind caught the screen door, and it pushed her off, and it ended up breaking her leg, her tibia. Okay, I caught an ambulance. They took her from here to the hospital, and from that hospital, I had to go to another hospital. Well, the question of it is all these bills are coming in, and she's like, she's 72, retirement, but all these bills are coming in now. Well, some of her insurance companies don't want to pay them. I said, Mom, and I said, the homeowners, she's like, no, they won't pay for it. They won't pay for it. So the question of it is I was trying to get her trying to help out you get a homeowner to pay for it.
Bobby, it sounds like you have a few things about your homeowner's policy. Homeowner's policy will protect you in the event that there's a negligent issue or some type of injury caused by negligence on your home. If your mama is the homeowner and it was just pure incidental of something that just happened, catching the screen door in it, and she falls out, it's not typical that your homeowner's policy would kick in and pay for any benefits at that time. To me, on the surface of what you're telling us, it sounds more like that you would be limited in basically not a real recovery, but getting your mom's medical expenses paid via her own health care providers. So if she's 72, there's a chance she's on Medicare, may have a Medicaid component as well, and you need to make sure that her treating physicians and facilities know about her health care options.
Yeah. Usually if you're the homeowner, if you look at the policy language, you're not going to be able to make a claim. The named policyholder typically can't also be the injured party receiving compensation from that policy. There's an exclusion on that most of the time, and it sounded to me like it was. You mentioned the wind pulling over the screen door. That's more or less an act of God. That sometimes they dress it up a little bit and call it a force majeure clause. But basically it's an act of God. It's unpredictable, and there's really nobody at fault for it. It's just a very unfortunate situation. Now, going back to the bills, however, if she's 72 years old, she should be on Medicare. I don't know if she has a Medicare Advantage plan or a regular Medicare plan, or if she has a Medicare supplement plan. But if the insurance company is not paying the bill, it's probably due to the fact that there's been some condition that hasn't been satisfied. I know that like with certain Medicare Advantage plans, if you want to see somebody, you got to get a referral. If you have regular Medicare, you don't. If you have a Medicare and a Medicare supplement, you might be entitled to additional care that at no charge that you might not get with just regular Medicare or Medicare Advantage plan. So again, it's a policy. It's a contract. You got to read the contract and see what's going on. But usually with Medicare, if it's administered by the federal government or if it's a Medicare plan that's administered by a health insurance company like Florida Blue, United Healthcare, Aetna, one of those, they usually have somebody on staff that can help you navigate those things. And you've heard the old adage, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. I would encourage you to be the squeaky wheel because we have to do it all the time. I mean, unfortunately, people come in and they're injured, and medical care is a component of an injury claim, and more times than not, we're having to fight with providers and insurance companies to get bills paid, and it shouldn't be that way, but it is. And so the more you go at it, the more noise you make, I think you might hopefully get a better result.
Yeah.